Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey. Got my yarn winder ready. Got my messed up yarns ready to go too. So everything's ready to go. Let's do this. Glad you're here today. Let's hang out and yarn wind up some of this mess. I have been finishing project after project. I actually finished 3 projects yesterday alone. Granted, they were all things I had to sew together. Okay, so this black came from what was left from Miku, and I need it for a couple other projects, but it is a real mess. I had a lot of yarn untangling to do yesterday because I was working on some of the amigurumi I need to do for Christmas, mostly Chester Cheetah. And the white I've been using turned into a big tangly mess, and I could not find the end, so there's a whole lot of yarn kabobble yesterday all over my floor in my bedroom. It was a big mess. And here we go. And nice knot here. Sorry, you probably can't see that. I'm just going to untangle this little knot here. My normal hand brace is in the dryer because it was smelling so bad. I kept smelling my own hand and thinking like something was rotting somewhere, and no, it is the smell of my sweaty arm brace that needed a washing. So it is in the dryer. I did pop it into a lingerie bag. Same thing I put my yarn into if I have to clean it before I've even worked with it. And it is holding it pretty safe. The Velcro isn't opening and attaching to everything in there because I had a few other items I finished. The scarf with the sleeves got finished and sized her, so now it'll fit her properly, and I'm happy to see that one done. I'll have to make a few more. I really like that pattern. And I fixed her hexagon cardigan. This is my middle daughter I'm talking about. And I absolutely finished her Miku doll by putting on the big square hair ties around the ponytails. I will have to show that later because she did take that to school with her. So 3 things finished in one day. Most of it sewing, but you know, the attempt was there. Okay. Nice and easy going through. Oh, that was a knot. Okay, that is a regular knot. That is not something I'm going to untangle because that is 2 ends tied together. You have to get on taking apart the black. I'm going to need it. Sounds like I've got a few projects that I'm going to need some black for, so that's going to have to go on my to-do list. I'm looking at some of the foods, the amigurumi foods, so I'll be starting those very shortly. I'm just getting a little more organized with my yarn first. I have a little bit of time left, but then I got to really hit it hard. I'm waiting to buy a special amigurumi pattern of Puss in Boots. He's adorable because my youngest loves Puss in Boots. It's her favorite. Her favorite movie to watch is Puss in Boots and The Last Wish. She really, really loves that movie. So she has the big bad wolf, and sometimes he gives her a fright at night, but she has a stuffy of him, and she would really like to have her own Puss in Boots. Now the other 2 are talking about Shrek dolls, but I haven't found a single pattern that I actually really like of Shrek. I found lots of Fionas and lots of Donkey, but I keep finding the most weirdest looking Shreks. And when you're Shrek, you have a whole group of them, and Shrek is smallest out of the group. He's the biggest. That would mean a lot of adjusting for the pattern for it to work out for me, so I don't know. I'm probably just going to leave that one on the back burner for a little bit longer. But I know I'm going to have to make the Shrek crew because that is a very popular movie around my house. Shrek 2 is king for my son. He loved that movie. We watched that one a lot. Mostly because we both just love Puss in Boots. Alright, now my black is nicely caked up. That wasn't so bad. Not the worst in the world. Okay, we are in. Pull this up and off. Leave out the end. Pretty sure this one is a brunette. Perfect caking. We'll put him on top of the bear's head up there. Okay, now we're going to get into this. My recent bag here because the kids have had a little fun with it and have really tangled up my yarn in here. So we're going to start with this one because I actually have an idea of something I'd like to do with this yarn because I don't have a lot of it. It is a bit of a shinier but soft. So I'm thinking I was talking about doing covers for headphones. I think that's probably what I'm going to end up doing, but I can't find the end on this one here. Is this the end? I don't see an end. Do you see an end? Probably not. Okay. So, I'm going to have to grab this side. And, yeah. Oh, goodness me. Okay. One moment. Okay. I found my end. I wasn't going to make you sit there and suffer with me. We are going to plop her in. Oh, this yarn feels really nice in my hands. I like this yarn. It's very nice. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm still a bit tangled back here. See, got the tangles going. Sorry. Sorry about not being able to have a better picture. But I really need to wash my hair. It's been a few days, and I really don't want you seeing me like this. So you can see my hand. Hey, been working hard again. Folded up 3 loads of laundry, did the dishes, vacuumed, swept floors, fed kids, you know, all that stuff. Finishing projects. After I clean my bathroom, I will be having a nice shower to wash myself, wash my hair, but I thought I'd get this done because I don't think I'm going to have time later. Because there's stuff I gotta get done. Oh my goodness, what a big tangle this is. Oh, I thought I was ready. How embarrassing. When I say my daughter is loving messing up yarn, she really means it. But I am enjoying looking at the different flecks of color in this yarn. It's interesting. There's like kind of orangey browns and grays and just bits of it splattered throughout it, like somebody threw the color at the yarn as it was being made. Kind of cool. Kind of like it. A little wild. But like I was trying to say, I think this would make excellent yarn to put over, like rub up on your ear, not be too much. I don't know. Maybe a soft cotton. I'm not sure what I want to use, but I do need to put something over my headphones. They're really starting to, before they really start peeling, is what I'm getting at. Because they will start peeling, and I don't want to paint something on there and then have it touch my ears and then sweat and then have it, or smell it all the time. Like I'm sure people will probably say, like, oh, put nail polish on that, and I really don't want to. Okay, Smash. There we go. I think I just found the other end. Alright, so we're going to go like that, pull that end through. And we'll pull it through here. And that is really untangling everything. Okay, perfect, 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 perfect. I got my two ends wrapping around each other. And now somehow that end is hiding. Okay, okay, okay. Get in a little closer so you can kind of see what I'm doing. There we go. And so I cleaned up all my yarn. And then I went and finished caking up all the neons. And now my whole yarn back here behind me is a big giant mess of mixed up colors. Like I just threw them where I could fit them kind of thing. And I got neon all over. So I've got to adjust a little bit, I think. Not I think, I do have to. If I want my neons together, which is fine, I will have to move a couple out of another cube and just do a little bit more reorganizing. Okay, so here we go, back here. Ugh, when I say my kids tangle it, I really mean my kids tangle up my yarn. I swear, the youngest, she keeps telling me it's like her vocation in life to tangle up my yarn. She comes in this morning, looks at me, smiles, and says, Mom, I want to mess up some yarn. And she got mad when I wouldn't let her because I still have to clean up the last set that she messed up, which is what I'm doing here, which is something I need to get done. So it's kind of getting two birds with one stone, you know what I mean? And yeah, here we go. We're almost there. I really think I'm almost past this knot. And once I'm past this knot, this will be pretty smooth, because the rest of it is in a skein. It's just that this end and that end decided to become tangled up on each other. I'm just going to say my child helped with that. I'm sure she did. Okay. So we have to get through this knot here. So I'm pulling, and we're ducking, we're dodging, and we're making it around. I know, not the most exciting video, is it? Not even really unwinding at this point. We're just fighting the tangles. But you know what? Nobody ever shows videos of this. So this is what it's like to fight with yarn. It is sometimes very frustrating, but if you keep at it, it is worth it because your yarn will eventually untangle. I try to think of it like a cat's cradle. I was never really a kid that got to play cat's cradle just because I had nobody really to play it with. But I did get a lot of opportunities to untangle yarn, which is a lot of fun. For me, I enjoy it. It's not like a crazy hobby, but I'm not going to get mad. I'll just go, oh, okay, well, I'll save it for a day that I want to touch yarn, but I don't really want to commit to making something today. And that's kind of how I feel today. I kind of feel like today is a maintenance day. Don't get me wrong, I did do some stitching this morning, but it was on my circular poncho, so pretty, but kind of repetitive. Totally fine with that. Have a sleep, drinking my coffee, doing my rounds, it's fine. I will not say no to that. Okay, come on, you gotta be almost untangled. I'm gonna pause you for a moment. Okay, an eternity later, I have returned, and I believe I'm triumphant. Okay, let's go. This is what we're here for. And it just knotted on me again. Oh my gosh, not off to a great start with this yarn. It knots on me all the time. See, got a little tiny little knot here. Little piece there. But I know it's because it's a jumbly mess. there we go. So we're doing quite well. I think it's out of the tangle zone now. Mostly. The little mini ball I made at the end has fallen out. That's fine. I hope. Now we're getting into the white with the darker brown, which is really neat. I must apologize. This is like one of my worst videos. It's just I wasn't expecting it to be that tangled. So sorry about that. If you've stuck around, thank you. I'll show you a beautiful cake when this is done. Okay, so now the two ends have decided to both come out. And because it's still like in a skein, and this is coming out. And I got this end over here, which is unraveling on me. Okay, I picked it up. And I'm just going to tuck it right there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So now it's wrapping around itself. Completely. Hold on. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I rolled it up. So I rolled this up so I can just unravel it from here. So we're going to drop that on the floor. Boom. You go like this. Now we'll be able to get this cake done. We're not going to have two ends to fight with. And I will get a beautiful cake out of the deal. Whew. Hard work. Working hard. Alright, we're getting close to the end of the ball. We're almost there. Cute little cake. Okay, so feels like it's coated in something to give it this sheen and silky allure. There we go. There we are. We have one beautiful cake here of some very variegated yarn. So we're just going to push that in there. This has not been my best time making a cake, I will say that. But this is my lovely little cake. It is really, really not the loveliest of cakes. I will probably end up remaking that. Anyways, thanks for suffering through this video with me, and I will see you again soon. Hopefully, things will be easier. See you again soon.